Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage online classes. Friends, in this video I will be explaining to you the most important sentence correction and sentence improvement for the next forthcoming exam like SSC, CGL and IBPS Bank PO. So these questions I have taken from the last year question paper, and they are based on concepts, and they are very important for your next forthcoming exams. So let us get started with these sentences. Let us see the first sentence. This is the first sentence. Real estate prices in the business area of the city are expected to rise at 15% this year. So just see in this sentence seems to be correct, but there is a minor mistake in this whole sentence, and these kind of sentences are quite common in banking exams. Just see here, the best way to solve these kind of sentence correction is to go through each and every section very closely, to examine every section very closely. Just see here, real estate prices in the, till here this is correct. Business area of the city, till here this is correct. Are expected, are is correct because we are talking about prices, not price. Expected to rise, we are using here expected because this is a passive voice sentence. Now the error lies only in this part, D part, at 15% this year. See, we should say here by 15% because we are talking about a particular year, the growth in the particular year. We are not talking about the growth continuously. When there is a growth continuously and something increasing continuously, we use at the rate of, okay. But here we are talking about only this year, so here we will be using only by, not at. Okay, so real estate prices in the business area of the city are expected to rise by 15% this year, because we are talking about only this year. So this year the rise will be, the prices will go up by 15%. Okay, so that is why this at is wrong here, and in place of this at you have to use here by 15%. So your answer here will be, since the error lies in D, your answer will be D. Now let us see the question number 2. By so early as next year, that leading investment bank has plans to open an office in New Delhi. See, the correct phrase is as early as next year. Okay, by as early as next year. We are using here by just to indicate not later than. This by means not later than. If I say by Monday, I mean to say that till the end of the Monday or before Monday any time. Okay, not after that. So by means not later than. So by as early as next year will be the right phrase here, and your answer will be A, because the problem lies in section A. Now let us move on to the next sentence. A nationwide survey has brought out an interesting finding regarding infant mortality rate. Okay, brought out we use, bring out means to publish. Okay, a nationwide survey has brought out an interesting finding regarding infant mortality rate. So this sentence is correct, there is no error, and your answer will be E. Now let us move on to the question number 4. Gangotri has a special significance for the devout, as it is considered as the abode of King Bhagirath, who brought the Ganga down to the earth. In this sentence, this is a error of, you can say, extra word. After this consider, we do not use as. Okay, this is the error here, and rest everything is okay in this sentence. So your answer will be C. After enter, we do not use any preposition like into. After consider, we do not use any word like as, or after reach, we do not word like at. So these are the basic grammatical rules. So Gangotri has a special significance, Gangotri has a special importance for the devout, means for the devotees or for the bhakt, as it is considered the abode means residence, the living place of King Bhagirath, who brought the Ganga down to the earth. So in this sentence, these kind of sentences, this sentence is also very common in banking exams. So here your answer will be C. Now let us move on to the next set of questions. Question number 5 says, she was not allowed to enter into the examination hall as she had, it should be she had, as as he had lost her admit card. This should be C actually, this is by mistake. So here the problem lies here. This enter should not be followed by this into. Okay, we should not write enter into, we should write only enter. So your answer here will be B. Now let us move on to the question number 6. When I will write to my brother, I will convey your message. This question is extremely common in all the banking exams. When you are talking about the two future activities through the two sentences, one of the sentences you have to write in present simple tense. This is the main clause and this is the independent clause, because this is starting with the subordinator. When, unless, until, if, when the sentence starts with these kind of words, they are the subordinate clause, and they cannot stand independently. Okay, so this is the independent clause, and this is the independent clause, and this is the dependent clause. So when these kind of sentences appear, you should write these dependent clauses into only present simple tense. So you should say, I will convey your message when I write to my brother. So here the problem lies in sentence A, part A, and your answer will be A. I hope you have understood this well. Question number 7th. It is necessarily to check all the records in case if you want to check them. So here you should say it is necessary to check. It is essential to check. Okay, you should not use ly here. Ly is making it the adverb, and we want here the adjective. It is necessary. We want to say it is essential. What is essential? To check all the records. So here your answer will be A. Question number 8. He decided to work for an NGO, but most of his friends opted for high paid jobs. Now here when you are talking about the jobs are paid job, but even then they are highly paid jobs. You should always say highly paid or well paid. You should not say high paid. Okay, because you want to intensify this adjective further. You want to intensify, you want to make it more powerful. So when you want to intensify the adjective, you have to use the adverb. Okay, so here either you can say highly paid or you can say well paid, not high paid. So here your answer, your problem lies here in this part, and your answer will be D. Now let us look at the next set of questions. No other typist in this office is as lazy as her. Just see here, there is a error of pronoun. Here you should say not her but she, because you are talking about, because you are comparing two things, two subjects, and both should be in the subjective case. No other typist is in the subjective case. In this office is as lazy as she is. Either you can say she or you can say she is. Is understood. So here you have to say she, not her. Her is the objective case. So your answer here will be D. Now let us look at this question. From 30 and 40% of the people of this area suffer from jaundice. From 30 and 40, you should not say here and, you should, this from is followed by to. From 30 to 40% of the people of this area suffer from jaundice. So this is how this sentence can be corrected, from 30 to 40%. And we use with the word between. Okay, between 8 and 9 p.m. So and is always followed by between, and from is always followed by to. So here your answer will be A. Now let us look at the question number 11. The director asked from me what I was doing in the cabin. Asked is not followed by from. The director asked me. So your answer here will be B. Now question number 12. Some people feels that with local language no progress is possible. Here the error is very simple to understand. We are talking about more than one people. Some people means more than one person. So the subject is plural. So when the subject is plural, you have to make the verb plural. This verb indicates that this is singular, When we add s in any verb, it becomes singular. Feels. So we should not say here feels, we should say here feel, because the subject is plural. Okay, so your answer will be A here. Question number 13th. Having failed to got good results in her first attempt, she did not try again. Just see here, having failed, after this to, you should always use first form of the verb. You should always use be1. Okay, after the to. So here you should say, having failed to get good results in her first attempt, she did not try again. This is how this sentence can be corrected. Question number 14th. He does not understand that how one can be employed as a stenographer without the necessary qualification. See, the WH word, this is the WH word and this is that. So here you are using two connector. How being a WH word itself is a connector, you should not use these two words together. Okay? You should not use these two words together. So that should not followed by how, or you can say that WH word should not be preceded by that. So here you have to remove the that and your answer will be B. Question number 15th. The police officer asked me that where I was going. Again I am again the same mistake. This that and WH word should not be used together. Here you have to remove this that. The police officer asked me where I was going at 12 p.m. This is how the sentence can be corrected. And question number 16th. She closed the window grill provided that her child might not fall down. She closed the window for what purpose? Here we are talking about the purpose. So that her child might not fall down. So we are connecting the action with the purpose. So when the action with the purpose is connected, we have to use so that, not provided that. Action plus purpose are indicated by so that. She closed the window grill so that her child might not fall down. So this is how the sentence can be correct. Here your answer will be B. Now let us look at the next set of questions that are very, very important, very recurring kind of sentences that keep repeating in many competitive exams. When I called him yesterday, he offered to donate a handsome sum to the food relief fund. When you donate for something or you donate in something. So here you should say, when I called him yesterday, he offered to donate a handsome sum for the food relief fund. Either you can say for the food relief fund or you can say in the food relief fund. So this is how this sentence can be corrected. Question number 18th. The student which you had thought so highly of has failed to pass the examination. The student, after student we cannot use this which, because which is used with the things. Here you have to use who. Question number 19th. A group of birds migrate from the southern part of the country to the northern part during summer. This is true. This is a true statement. But we have to look at the grammatical aspect of the sentence. So here we are talking about the group, not birds. And group is, how many group we are talking about? We are talking about only one group, a group of words. So since the subject is singular, you have to make this verb singular by adding s here. You have to say here migrates. Okay, because the subject is singular, because we are talking about a group of birds. If it was alone birds, then it would have been the plural subject. But now here we are talking about only the group. A group of birds migrates from the southern part of the country to the northern part during summer. So this is how very, very important sentence, very common sentence, and this is a concept based sentence, you can say, very important. Question number 20th. It will not be possible for you to catch the train on time because the nearest railway station is at 10 km away. Okay, so here we are talking about two preposition, at and away, in the same phrase. We are talking about here the distance, and distance is indicated by this word alone, away. We don't have to use this word at, because at indicate a certain kind of point. So we are not talking about the point here, we are talking about the distance here, how far the station is. So that is why you have to use here away only, and here in this sentence your answer will be D. Now let us look at the next set of questions. 21st question say, I would have waited for you at the station if I knew that you would come. These kind of sentences are called conditional sentences, and this sentence belong to unfulfilled condition. Unfulfilled condition, certain condition was not fulfilled, that is why certain result was not out. So what is the result part here in this sentence? The result part is this. The result part is this. I would have waited for you at the station. We are talking about the past. In the past, I would have waited for you at the station if I had known that you would come. So in these kind of sentences, we use had with would have. Had with would have. There is a pair of had and would have. So in the conditional part here, you have to use had. You have to use here had, and had is followed by B3. So here you have to say, if I had known that you would come, I would have waited for you. So this is the conditional part followed by if, and this is the result part. Okay, and the result part always has had plus B3, and the conditional part always had, and result part is followed by would have. There is always would have in the result part, and conditional part is having all the time had. So the conditional part and the result part can be interchanged. I mean, it can be written first. It can be written, the conditional part can be written before the result part, and result part can be written before the conditional part, doesn't matter. But the structure will remain the same. Okay, the structure of result part and structure of conditional part will remain the same. They will not change, although you can change the sequence. So this is also one of the most common kind of sentences in all banking and SSC exams. You should understand these kind of sentences very properly. Here they can give this sentence may have many errors, many kind of errors. Now in place of would have, they can write will have. Okay, in place of this waited, they can write wait, and in place of this if I had known, they can write if I had knew. They can put V2 in place of V3. So this is how this sentence may have different errors, and you should be very, very careful while solving these kind of problems. Now let us look at the question number 22nd. A large number of her classmates called for the hospital when she was there. In this sentence, we are using the phrasal verb called for. Called for simply means to ask for something, to demand something. Okay, so demand is not making any sense here. The thing, the sentence want to say that the large number of students or her classmate went there to visit the hospital because they wanted to meet her. So for visit, you have to use here called on, not called for. Called on means to visit. So here you have to use in place of this called for, called on, and your answer will be C. Very important sentence. Now let us look at this sentence. They asked him how did he receive the wound, but he refused to answer. Here again you have to write, this is not a question, this is a statement, or you can say this is a kind of double question. So in these kind of sentences, here you have to use the V2, second form of the verb. This is not a question, so we cannot use the question pattern. We have to use the sentence pattern, simple sentence pattern. So in place of this how did, you should write they asked him how he received. How he received, not how did he receive, because this is not a question. So here this is very, very important, and most of the students get confused in these kind of sentences. This is very important. Try to understand this properly. Here your answer will be B. You have to write this in affirmative syntax. Instead of running as fast as possible, he could not win the race. In this sentence, if you go through the sentence closely, you will find that here we are talking about the contrast. In the first sentence, we are saying that he did his best. He tried as fast as he could, but still he could not win the race. We are talking about the contrast. and contrast is implied by despite, not instead of. Okay, so here you have to say despite running as fast as possible, or you can say in spite of running as fast as possible he could not win the race. This is very important sentence. In place of instead of, you have to say despite or in spite of. Okay, because we are talking about the contrast. Now let us move on to the next set. Do not depend on Ajay, for he will always let you down. Just see here, just see this S. This S we use only in the present simple tense. We do not use this S in the future tense. So here you have to use let, not let's. Okay, so this is how this sentence can be corrected. Your answer will be C here. Both of them like the poetries of Byron and Shelley. Now the poetry is never written in plural. Okay, you can say poetry, or you can say a piece of poetry, or you can say poems. Poems can be written in plural, but poetry cannot be written in plural, and so is the scenery. Scenery cannot be written in plural, and the scene can be written in plurals. So here you have to write poetry, not poetry. So answer here will be C. Question number 27th. The number of guests invited to the party were more than 500. The sentence seems to be correct, and I am 100% sure that most of the students will commit a mistake while solving this this sentence. Now just see the subject here. We are not talking about, just see the subject and just see the verb here. This verb has to be agree with the subject. Okay, now you have to find out the subject is singular or plural. Some student will think that we are talking about more than one guest, so the sentence is a no error sentence and the word is correct here. But here we are not talking about the guest, we are talking about the number of guests. Okay, what is the number? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the number, and number are always singular. We are talking about the number of guests. We are not talking about the guest, but the number of guests. So here you have to write was, because number is singular. The number of guests invited to the party was more than 500. But in place of this, the number of guests, if you say a number of guests, it will become plural. So the number of guests is singular and a number of guests is plural. So here we are talking about the number of guests, and in this the number of guests we are talking about the number, and number is singular. So that is why here the problem, your answer will be C. Question number 28. I could not put up at a hostel because the board and lodging. Just see here, we are connecting the two things that are not same. With this and we have to connect the two things that are same in nature. So here we are talking about here we are saying lodging, so here I should say boarding, because the boarding and lodging charges were too expensive. Just to maintain the consistency of the sentence, here I have to say boarding, or I can say board and lodge. So in the same way you have to say here, since lodging is already there, so you have to write here boarding. Your answer will be B. So in this video tutorial I have included only the most important sentences, most recurring and repeating kind of sentences is many competitive exam, and I hope that this will be highly useful for you in gaining success in the next forthcoming exam like SSC CGL, SBI Bank PO, IBPS PO, NDN, CDS and different other competitive exams. So if you have liked this video, if you have found this video useful, please like it, share it with your friends, do send me your comments so that I can know how did you like it and how do you want me to further modify it or rectify it. And if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Please do join us to get these kind of good videos that will facilitate your preparation for the success in competitive exam. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your grand success. Thank you.